Grand Rising. This situation that you're seeing with Karen Bass and her giving cash cards, cash benefits to illegal immigrants is just, again, the Most High showing you how these people are at their end. Because look, they're giving, I'm going to play a quick little video because it's talking about how Karen Bass and them trying to give all this money to the illegal immigrants. And yesterday I showed you guys a video about the Hamite who was saying that I'm coming here to take. I'm coming to America to take. I'm not coming to work with you so-called African Americans because your government, everybody knows that your government prioritizes foreigners. And if you don't see how that is still the case all the way to today in 2025, I don't know what to tell you. But the thing is that the only people, and through their actions, again, they're proving that us so-called Negroes, so-called black people, are not foreigners. Because see, they will give money to any and everyone else because they are not from here. So therefore, they are here to take. They are here to take resources. This is why when we talk about reparations, they don't want to even have that conversation because they already know that we are the original people and that the Most High is going to make sure that they have to pay reparations to us because these are our lands. But the fact that they're telling you that these people are not here, they didn't come here the right way. You know, they did come here the right way according to Babylon. You just come over and they're going to give you whatever it is that you need. And even if you don't need it, even if you just want it, we'll give you that too. Because again, that's what this whole society has been set up for. It has been set up for the foreigners. And the original people get nothing because they're the ones at this time that have been going through exploitation. But check out this video.
About the cash payments, I thought this cannot possibly be true. But then on reflection, I thought, of course it's true. Because California already provides the most generous benefits for illegal immigrants of any state by far. Newsom has ridden Medicaid insolvent by giving out free comprehensive benefits for everyone. And now Bass is giving out these free cash cards. And apparently one of the ways you can get one is if you're too afraid to go into work. Well, number one, this fear, to the extent that it exists, is largely driven by Karen Bass and Gavin Newsom, who have purposely incited fear and driven these rioters into a state of frenzy. But number two, if we say that if you're too afraid to go to work, you get free cash payments, I think that all of a sudden we're going to find there are a lot more people who are suddenly too afraid to go into work. But the real kicker is that Karen Bass has chosen, of all groups, Sherla to distribute.
And that's the whole thing. Remember now, for reparations, we don't know how we're going to get the people. We don't know who really is a slave. We don't really know who's been affected. Where is the cash going to come from? See, when for us, again, they're always, it's like, where are we going to get the money from? How are you guys going to spend it? What are you going to do with it? With the other nations, because they prioritize foreigners, we're just going to give you guys the money. Nobody's going to question where the money comes from. No one's going to question how you're going to spend the money. Why? Because this whole society has been set up for the foreigners. This is that great tumult of Psalms 83. This is how everyone is confederate against the Israelites. Because everyone is confederate. When you talk about it's money for us, reparations for us, restoration for us, all of a sudden it's well, we don't have the money for that. We don't have, but you do have money for foreigners, again, because those are all part of Psalms 83. Everyone that comes over here and takes advantage of this system is a foreigner. The only ones that don't get anything are the true people of the Most High. They're the true owners of the lands. Just like the parable of when like these foreigners are working the land and they've been working the land for so long, but the owner sends people to, hey, you need to pay me my sum, you need to pay me for my rent, you need to pay me for using my land. And every time they send someone who represents the true owners, they kill that person. And then eventually, the owner sends his son and they kill that person too. Because this land has been in charge. I mean, it was given to the foreigners for a time. It was given to the shepherds of Enoch, the 70 shepherds, for a time. And whenever the real representatives of the people who actually own the land show up, they kill them because they want to keep the lands for themselves. So when you see them trying to give money, like Trump is working to get rid of certain illegal people who are here, and now you got people who are working behind the scenes. They're all working together. It doesn't even matter, right? I said because ultimately the Most High is just putting a spotlight on everything. He's putting a spotlight on how these people have been working, how they prioritized the foreigners, because it was the foreigners' opportunity to rule and reign. But that time of the foreigners ruling and reigning has now come to an end. I said, you don't have that much time anyways. So it's not like the stuff you guys are trying to set up and trying to do is really going to fall through. It's really going to finish because you're at the end. So you can make out these outlandish, claims that you're going to do this, you're going to do that. But look, trust me and believe, you guys don't have that much time left at the top. So the Most High is making you say these radical things in order to expose you. So all these people saying, oh, Karen Bass is trying to give money to illegals. Well, you guys have been giving money to illegal people this whole time. You've been encouraging people to come here from all over the world to get benefits. So just because the Most High is now exposing it right in front of your face here in Los Angeles doesn't mean that's not what's been happening for the last few hundred years. That is exactly what has been happening. And some people, there's coons that say, oh, that was such a long time ago, it was 1860s, the slavery, and that's never going to happen. Oh, trust me, it's going to happen. It's going to happen because the Most High has been keeping track. Oh, how do we know who's who? Don't worry, the Most High knows who is going to be getting reparations and restoration and who is not. Most High already knows which blassels have sold out to the system. The Most High already knows who already got their prepayment from this system and don't expect anything from the Most High when he restores his people. So again, and a lot of it is to get a rise out of our people, to get upset about how they're giving money to the so-called illegals and they haven't given money to us. I don't care about that because look, your system is done. We have next. We have eternity. We have forever. You have 1,000 years to pay for the sins of your fathers. So what little you think you can even give us at this point is going to be very insignificant because your money is cankered. Your money means nothing at this point, right? You're on stolen land. You are on land that you are not welcome on anymore. So the Most High is going to take care of you because you have not, you have not admitted who we are. You have not cleaved to the Most High's chosen people. You have not cleaved to our Father. You have not given back what you've stolen for us. You have not restored the pledge. You have not blessed Israel. You are still cursing Israel to this day because you're still trying to give resources that belong to us to others. So you reap what you sow. You're not going to get me upset. You're just going to get me to talk to my power even more. You're going to get me talking to my angels even more. You're going to get me asking for, restoration of our people and, the people who are meant to cleave to us. The change of circumstance. We want that change of circumstance to come even faster. Because as we can see, the vast majority of you do not care about truth or justice. So enjoy whatever little fun you have for a little while longer because it's quickly coming to an end. Shalom.